Moxy, you overzealous degenerate. One of these days, what is coming for you will come. And it will be unexpected and it will be violent, but it will happen to you specifically. And when it happens, you will realize the consequences of your actions. The consequences of your audacity. When you lay back down that night, letting it wash over you, what you have done, why things have happened to you. You will think of me and go, ah, she knew. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Hello. Hi, everybody. So I'm having really bad issues with my microphone today. In the nicest way I can put possible. I know it's a bit of a meme. Please do not joke with me about my microphone today. I've spent the last half hour trying to fix it, and I'm very fussy. Ducky, Utopia, Toy Box. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. Hi. We're going for another... Oh, I'm Joygasm. Ooh, wait. Let me see if I can do this proper. See if I can... Oh, I think I'm a little too late. The mic is working. Don't worry. Okay, thank you. It was cutting in and out, and it was so frustrating. I was not happy about it. I almost had to cancel stream, but we made it. You got it, Moxy. Thank you to everybody who's here. I'm not very prepared today, and like I said, I just spent the last half hour trying to get things going. Moxy, you know I'll never let them do that to you. Yeah, I actually know that I can always depend on you for that. I really appreciate it. Back to the peak liking. You know, KY Sync, I actually am able to change the settings. So now I can set up settings and alter them as I wish. It's probably going to close for a second, so just be patient. Boy, let's see if I can change it over a little bit. I'm so glad he didn't cancel. I'm glad I didn't cancel too. That was a good call. So what I can do is I can make settings in Smoothe now, and I can open them however I want. So if I want to be a little bit more lighter and warm, I can do something like this. And if I want to go back to the more smooth and sexy, which is literally almost the exact same settings I had last time, then we're good to go. Oh, gone, he's gone. Ooh. Yeah, Smoothe is very nice for this. It's very nice. It's good. To give an idea of what I would look like without it, like, I showed this last time, but my VTuber model is this coloration, right? You can kind of see me doing. And I'll catch up with Chad as soon as I can. But this is the look. He's gone. He's here. He's gone. He's here. But whoop, I'm getting sucked back down with Smoothe. I really like the coloration. Moxy, you're so cute. Thank you, Ducky. That's very sweet of you. How's everyone doing today? I know I'm a little bit behind, but I saw Mr. Weenus, my beautiful son. Belle's in chat, and she's looking lovely as ever. Moxy stream is a 15-year-old. Yeah, Utopia, happy 15th birthday. Only 3 years to go to join the Discord. I'm so excited for you. Moxy would make a nice rug. I would. And if any of the beautiful ladies in chat want to step on me, feel free. I'm actually pretty into that. Nate says he's doing pretty goodish. That's good to hear, man. I was reading some of your comments and I found them very interesting, Nate. I'm never going to really share my thoughts and opinions on what was being discussed, but it was an interesting little conversation that was going on. Ducky steps on me, but could you sit on me now? Is that something you could do? Kit Kat, yeah, Kit Kat. It's good to see Kit Kat in chat too. I said Ducky, KY, Toy Box. There's a lot of people in here. And Sniple C, hi sweetie, it's very good to see you. If I missed anyone else, please ask for my attention. You want to be a rug base, but you don't usually piss on rugs? Yeah. What you do is you lay down, and then you piss straight upward, and then it comes back down onto you. Kind of give yourself a little bit of a rain. Riley, welcome Riley. Were you looking for some attention? Hi. I avoided the political conversation. Yeah, I find that to be... it's unfortunately the smartest decision to take in most circumstances. Because you're either talking to someone that agrees with you, in which case you're not going to really reach a new conclusion, or you're talking to people that disagree with you and think you're a bad person for doing so. Hi, please attention, hi, please. Hi, Riley. It's very good to have you in chat. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Arlfish, me, I'm here, Moxy. Hi, Arlfish. It's very good to see you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. if I'm being very honest with you guys, the positive feedback I got from last stream is a big reason why I'm liking this format a little bit more. I'm just worried about the microphone. I am most likely going to be giving my microphone to a person that I know that needs one, and probably moving up. My microphone still works. It's just finicky and it's not dependable for long streams. So yeah, I got plans for it, but I need to invest in a new one. Arlfish spotted. Yeah, Arlfish is normally sneaking in here. More Dom Moxies in the future. I don't know if this is Dom necessarily. It's more of a calmer, relaxed take on these. Normally it's like, hey everybody, welcome! And I really like to kind of just lean back a little bit, relax. Mondays and Tuesdays are for chilling out and kind of letting the week take over. Does that, when does the fall season start, you guys think? Late August, Nate? Yeah, I would say fall begins in mid-September. That's when it starts feeling like, or yeah, that's like when fall starts. It's a soft-voiced sub. Yeah, maybe that's the case. I think you guys are forgetting that I'm a switch, or at least I tell myself that. By the way, music is a little loud. I'm gonna bring the music down a little bit then. Let's do that. Arlfish, if you could tag me with the word Moxy and let me know if it's a little bit better, I would really appreciate it. Time to fire at the mongoose. Why would you fire at the mongoose, Pop-Tart Snake? Dom Moxy, you know what? I don't want to know. Unknown person, you get over here and you lay yourself over my knee right now. You're getting 5 across the ass and 1 in the butt. Moxy, it's perfect. Thank you very much, Arlfish. I appreciate it. Who was it that was saying that? Kit Kat saying, Moxy, you seem like a switch, but you lean more towards bottom to me. Interesting. I think that I've been thinking about myself lately and what I like and what I want. I think that I am a switch that actually leans more towards an interest in being submissive than dominant. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I think I'd have to experience all of it to know where I'm at. Oh, Annie, if I missed any of your chats, please forgive. I'm done rabbit Moxy. What? Did you do a rabbit version of Moxy? Moxy, I love you. Docky, prove it. Saying that is one thing, but I love you is a very strong thing to say. Mox Tendo switch. That's very funny. Sniple C, where do you put? You can message it to me, or you could put it wherever you want. Moxy, did you see my article? If you're talking about what you posted earlier today, I responded to it. If it was recent, then I must not have. Riley saying she loves me. Thank you so much, Riley. I love you guys too. You seem like a switch, lean more bottom. Yep, I responded to that. Oh, I'm so behind on chat. Perfect audio, music, and stream. I'm ready to feel relaxed. That's good to hear. I've actually started putting together a new music playlist that would have some Hoonie pop music, some Minecraft music, which I think would be very nice for streams like this, and maybe a couple more calm songs, something like that. Oh, I'm seeing someone new in chat, Verti with some tea. I'll grab that if you don't mind. Oh, I missed it. Oh man, I'm kind of thirsty too. That's unfortunate. I mentioned Minecraft and then I tried to do the chat checkpoint. Yeah, finally kind of caught up. Kind of caught up. I actually jumped ahead. Now I'm going back. Oh, thank you very much. Let me get a little bit of... Thank you very much. That was very quenchy. Also happy that chat didn't move while I was trying to do that. Big drink. I like the little sips. I like my pinky in the air when I take a sip of tea. Yeah? I can't say that. I had something outside in real life that made me very happy. But yeah, Verti, welcome. If I could ask everybody in chat to be as inviting as you can to the new person by typing plat, 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 plat. I think that will let Verti know what they're walking in on. Can be very dom, guys, I promise. Thank you, Toybox. I do think I could be very dominant. I just don't know if that's something I always want. Right? Good girl, Ducky. Thank you. I know I missed a couple comments. It was my first time Dungeon Master D&D. We had Culture Day. Utopia, that's very cool. I love D&D. I love... It's just so many blap blap blaps in chat. Wait, can I do it? Can I zoom in on the blap blap blaps? No, I can't actually. That's unfortunate. No, well. Oh, I get it now. What? The platitudes is wild, Nate. All right, I know I missed a couple chats. That's unfortunate, but I'm gonna try to catch up. Leave poor Verti alone. I was just kidding. You are a good girl, Ducky. You're a very good girl. I had a long day at work. I ended up doing about 13 hours, but about... Sorry, I'm getting myself some water. What was it? Yeah, about 5 or 5.5 hours of my 13-hour shift were driving. At least we can zoom in on your beautiful face. I can do that now. Look at this. Look at this. This is kind of cool. I can even smooth out how quickly it zooms in. So I can grab this little guy, right? I can put it where I want it to zoom in on. And then if I say something like hey guys, come here. No. I mean like come here. Come a little bit closer. I'm gonna get chat. Look at my little snake bites. Most people don't notice that. I got some little fangs and some little snake bites. A little bit. Nice and smooth. This would be comfy too. This would be very nice. Ill? Why ill, Sniple? Yeah, a lot of people don't notice the snake bites. Isn't that ironic for a mongoose to have snake bites? Isn't that fun? I really like my model. I enjoyed my original model, but this one's fun. I'm gonna zoom out just a little more. Yeah, look at that. And now you can see my hand tracking, but it's still close enough. Big Moxy is like Big Pharma, but not as mean and more horny. That's actually just me. That's actually just me. What was I looking for? Demon Null, it's very good to see you in chat. How you doing, man? I like it when Moxy gets real big. Toy box with you under the desk. What do you expect from me? Honestly. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit more and come right back to where we were. But it's that nice smooth transition I quite like. Do you know anyone used this? And that's a bunch of goo. I don't know what that means, sweetie pie. Annie, so good to see you. How you doing today? We're doing a nice, calm, relaxing little hangout session. Let's see. Had his blood drained by Ein multiple times. That's why I'm in such a good mood, Belle. Yeah, she took every little drop out of me. Let me tell you what. And then she drained my blood. I need to be shot. My cats are doing give uppies for food. Yeah, kitty cats be like that sometimes. I'm curious, if I say Sloppy Joe, will someone get on an alt account and appear? Or is the Sloppy Joe omnipresent? I don't think that Sloppy Joe is actually here right now. Someone summoned a grilled cheese. I would actually fuck for a grilled cheese. Can you imagine a grilled cheese with some bacon in it and then like to be able to dip it in tomato sauce? Oh, that would be incredible. Team Rocket hoodie. Isn't that cool, Verti? I've actually got a couple different outfits, but this one's the only one with the fangs I really like. If anyone's interested, I could show off a couple of them. This one's a cool one. This one I really like. This is the Breath of the Wild outfit. And this is with my glasses too, but I think this is cool. It shows off my tattoos, which is pretty cool. And I've still also got my fingernails painted. And also my hands have ridges. This is a newer thing that I did. So that's pretty cool. What else do I got? I really like this outfit. This feels very Midas. You can still see my arms, and I like the little wrist things. My hands are black, which is kind of cool. You can see my mouth looks kind of weird because I don't have my fangs, and I feel like I'm almost like gumming it. What's one last one I could show off? The classic Usagi. Really love this hoodie. I think it's so cool. It's very, very me. But I'm gonna go back to having fangs real quick. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Let me pull up chat again. So sorry. And where was my other thing? Yeah, that's what I like. I like to actually have this open. Denture Moxy be. That's what I feel like. I feel like once I went back to that, I can't unsee it. I'm gonna really need to work on some new models and setups. Can you? Yes, if you could post the link Utopia and tag me, and then I'll pin it and explain what it is. Maybe Moxy and Sloppy Joe is the friend we made along the way. Ducky, I don't know if you ever heard the story of Sloppy Joe, but if you need to hear it, I'll tell it again. How was day? My day was kind of tiring, Pop-Tart Snake, but it ended up pretty well. I appreciate it. I also had a nice long conversation with a friend I haven't talked to in a while. It was about some of the more heavy personal stuff I'm going through, but it was still good. You have tattoos? I do have tattoos, Ducky. All right, I got that link, and I'm going to be tagging it. So, or pinning it, rather. So Utopia posted a link to his throne. He's got a couple things he's hoping to be able to get for his birthday, which passed last week. If anyone's interested in supporting it, Utopia's been a super long time fan of the channel. Everyone here knows him, knows how cool he is. And it's just an optional thing if you want to help him out a little bit. Twink mod. Verti. I mean, it's not a mod, it's just me. What are they rocking to get that name? That's a good question. Yeah, there's not very much anything rockety about Team Rocket. Riley says, I love the tattoos. He does have tattoos. So something I really like about my model is the idea that there are certain things you see sometimes and certain things you see in other times. So I want my character to have little details that you have to look for or that you can only see some of the time, right? So like the purple nails is an all the time thing, but sometimes I'm going to be wearing glasses. Sometimes my little snake bites, my neck bites are going to be covered and other times visible. Stuff like that. Also, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I don't have human ears anymore. I got rid of those, which is kind of fun. With the biggest tits known to man, Ducky, give me some big mommy milkers. I want you to make them so big that if I'm streaming, I have to like hoist them and plop them down onto the desk with an audible thud that makes the legs of my desk sink into my carpeting. Just big fucking teats. Yes, please, Ducky. I need it. Mods, take away his ears is so funny. What's your favorite kind of cake? Ooh, that's a good question. I would probably play it safe. I really like the flavor of vanilla. So if I got a, maybe like an orange sherbet kind of, like orange creamsicle cake, that would be really good. I like vanilla and I like orange. Anything like that would work. Moxy O'Teef. Moxy No Teeth. Oh yeah, I'm super far behind. Holy crap. Black looks good. Yeah, a bunch of the outfits look really good. I appreciate it, Kit Kat. Thank you. Yeah, the Goth Moxy is very fun. Did I finish making it? I don't think I did. I think I started working on something and I never finished it. Oh, this is kind of derpy too. This is the... Oh, it's see-through because of my green screen. You can kind of see it. It's supposed to be like a Tingle outfit from what's it called? Wind Waker? It's super see-through. It doesn't work here. But I thought that was funny too. That was just for free in V Booth, and I was like, fuck it, I might as well grab it. I thought it'd be really funny to put Tanner in it when he was VTubing. What's the last thing I throw off? Moxy no teeth at Moxy. I sent you my drawing to you. It's so detailed and amazing and hyper realistic. Well, Snipe will see. You know I'm gonna have to pull that up right now and show it to the world, assuming you're comfortable with that. Is that because I was running so late today? Is that why? I gotta share this with chat. You guys are gonna get a kick out of this. I'm just gonna add this image real quick. Yeah, it is good to see you, Annie. I hope you're having a good time. Downloads, and this is just so detailed. Look at this. Me as hell when I'm running late for stream. Thank you, Snipe C. Your art is always greatly appreciated. Also, hi. Let me close that down a little bit. Yeah, very 10 out of 10 joke. It's very funny. That's that me. On a positive note, you guys have me for as late as you want tonight. Honestly, I plan on staying up late. Also, Critter House is not doing it for me. Let's change the song. Is it not randomized? That's why it keeps playing Critter House. I need variety. Let's listen to some Amori by Aegise. Been really enjoying the shorts lately. I'm really happy you are. I need to work on more. Bad game idea, musical chair, but roguelike with one use items. I'm not sure what that means, Verti, I'm sorry. You always look amazing no matter what. Thank you, Utopia. Appreciate it. Traditional birthday cake flavor cake, but chocolate cake is where it's at. You know, Nate, I wish I liked chocolate cake. I don't like chocolate very much. I will eat chocolate. Sometimes I'm in the mood for just pure milk chocolate, but I don't know why. I just don't like chocolate very much. Mr. Tingle, let him be clear, guys. That's very funny. How's it already 10 p.m.? It is pretty late. Yeah, if you want to fall asleep to my voice, you're more than welcome. In fact, Toybox, you are such a sweet, precious thing. If you have anything you want me to say to you in any sort of voice, just let me know, and I got you covered. A modern art masterpiece. Agreed. Ran a bit late because my friend Steve kept streaming, and then I lost track of time because it kept going. It's fun how that works out sometimes. Whoa, chat just went fucking crazy. Holy, what happened? You guys all commented at the exact same time. How dare? Love the color of the lines. It really adds something special. Yeah, it is a very, it's just so frantic. It's very cute. Snipe C so skilled. Thank you, I know. Yeah, you're precious, Snipe C. As late as I want. Gonna have a good time as I stuff you full of yummy cooking. Could you though? Could you give me some pork belly and just fork it into my mouth? We're too fast for you. Did you not see chat just actually go crazy? Also unknown, get over it. I wanted to give unknown a kiss. Oh man. Funny thing, it's 9 a.m. for... No way. Verti. What? Where are you, Japan? That's wild. Moxy, your rolls I am. I can't do Yoda voice today. This is really fun today. Is a success in VTuber hunting? Well, hey, VTuber hunting sounds like weasel stomping day. That makes me a bit concerned, but I'll take it. No VN, like Vietnam. I don't know what VN is. Pun Bimbo, how we doing, man? How's it going? How's it broing? How's my buddy Pun Bimbo doing today? Wow, that was kind of gross what my arm was doing. I'm so far behind. You guys are too fast for me. I love it whenever you say anything to me. Having a place in your universe is already such a gift. Well, Toy Box, you get the one opportunity right now. I only like eating chocolate during a specific week of the month. Bell base as hell. Would it surprise you if I told you that when I have a significant other, I actually prep for things like that? Yeah, it's very good to see you, Pun Bimbo. I'm trying to catch up on chat. It's 3 in the morning for you, Snipe. We'll see. How about you head to bed? How about you go CP time? Go to bed. Damn, no Moxy kisses for me, so unfortunate. Yeah. It's not gay if you're being a good boy, unknown person. I thought I made that clear. Moxy, be appropriate. My boyfriend is joining. No promises. I might be very inappropriate, especially after you told me you loved me. Do you remember telling me that you love me, Ducky? Because it's saved on a video that's eternally placed on the computer. More kisses for me and Toy and all the simpets. I'll tell you what, when you show up on the screen again, you get a bunch of smooches. Wait, you got a boyfriend, Ducky? Oh, I think she has 2. There's me, and then there's whoever joins stream soon. Yeah, Kit Kat in chat is saying exposed because earlier in stream on a VOD that's going to be public forever, she was saying, Moxy, I love you. And then she sent me foot pics. What did I miss? By the way, the foot pics were very nice, Ducky. I like your webbed feet. It's a bit where I go on YouTube and go to stream parts and start the hunt. I forgot I made that. Bertie, thank you so much for subscribing. What was that? That's my subscriber notification. We did tell you plat when you joined stream. Yeah, Pen Bimbo. She's not the first person to give me feet pics too. Bakiaru sent me a couple, and his feet are freakishly long. It makes sense since his dick is 6.5 inches. It's a Moxy stream. What do you mean be appropriate? It's so funny that after you said that, Annie, we had the notification. Toybox is saying, just tell me I do a good job. Tell me I'm an asset to the community. Okay. I gotta... No sounds for subbing. Oh, did it not make the sound? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I thought it would. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, I can fix that later. Where's your comment, Toy? Hey, Toy. And if everyone in chat wants to give Toy some love too, make sure you tag her and tell her how you feel. But Toy, you are a wonderful, wonderful person. You are so helpful. You're so kind. You're so sweet. And I think of you as the glue that holds the community together. The fact that you do things like let people know that you pay attention for their birthdays, and you know all of this on a personal level, and give us attention and affection. You're wonderful, and you will always have a spot under my desk. Gives a simpet some loves. I'm a brat. You are a bit of a brat, unknown. No sound for subbing? I'm so sad it didn't make the sound. That's unfortunate. The sound is so good. Yeah, Toy. There you go. You're a precious little bean. You is best girl, and art is good, and you're my favorite. Agreed, Arlfish. Toybox deserves to hear all that and then some. By the way, Pun Bimbo, if you want to send me some foot pics, it's cultofpibby@gmail.com. Just send them on over. Dick pics work too, but I prefer feet pics. Tordic, my guy, what's going on in chat? How you doing today? Skinny dip in a vat of acid? Why, Nate? Moxy's like if you took the sex jokes from every YouTube poop and then somehow made them a functional human being. And gave him a tail. Don't forget the tail, Annie. Toy everything that Moxy says times 3. Exactly. That's very active for only 14 people and there's 50 viewers. Streams are more quite. I think I get what you're trying to say there, Verti. What you'll find is that despite my smaller subscriber count, I have a very active and healthy community, which I'm very grateful for because that's what I'm going for. How do I put this? I'm trying to sound humble because it's not me that's the reason for this. It is the incredible community, but I came on the stream today with nothing prepped. I tried to make the screen look pretty. I tried to have chat look pretty. I had, you know, my model made, but I came on with myself. And I have such an incredible community that is enough to get a conversation going. So it's taken a long time and a lot of effort, but yeah. And we are just yapping for now, Tordic. Pop-Tart, I do forget about your foot pics. Pop-Tart also sent me foot pics. I forget about that because every dude that sends me foot pics also sends me dick pics except for you. I came on Moxy the Mongoose. Did you now, Annie? Did you come on Moxy the Mongoose? Give him a tail. Every functional human being. That's a good point. That's a good point. We love you too, Toy Box. Let's see. Yes, we're very healthy. Yeah, like Mr. Weenus, you know, the red healthy one. There's a reason for that. Toy's wonderful. She's the reason why we have sunshine in this world. There's literally no other word I can describe her but perfect. That is so sweet, Belle. I appreciate it. And that great, very fun for all ages. Yeah, Verti. And you're welcome to be part of it if you'd like. I stream. So, ooh, this is actually kind of exciting. I'm going to post it as soon as I finish going live here. But to everyone who's interested, tomorrow we're going to be doing a Cuddle Puddle stream. What that means is I'm going to go live. We're going to do a 10 or 15 minute hangout session. And then we're going to watch an episode of the 1997 anime Berserk. I'm going to pause it every here and there to discuss with chat and talk. But just like these streams are a little more calmer, this one's going to be even more relaxed and laid back. I finished making the thumbnail yesterday. I'm going to add it and show you guys what I made because I'm very happy with this thumbnail. Ein actually helped me make it a little bit, just mostly with tweaking and stuff. But this is going to be the stream for tomorrow. We're going to watch probably 1 or maybe even 2 episodes of Berserk together. And it's going to be a great time. It's probably my favorite anime ever. We're going to watch the first episode, do a little Zatsu, and then watch second episode, wrap things up, and go to bed. I'm trying to catch up. I miss a lot of comments. If you guys don't tag me, I sometimes fall behind and I can't read it all. So please forgive me. Especially because a lot of people are absolutely glazing Toy Box right now, which she deserves. Supporting because you're wonderful. Yeah, of course. Oh, the ASMR fanfiction story. That would be so funny. Oh, I must have missed something. Very fun for all ages. The streams get a little bit risque. It depends on which ones. Normally, the Zatsudans are pretty chill. Willing to hook up a fellow simp, right? Well, you have my permission to put Monica on stream. I'm so dead, aren't I? Are you asking me? Are you asking me to be Monica for a second? Tell me you have a cousin my age that looks like you, please. Will you breed them? I feel like there's not enough, I have such a small family. So, possibly. I'm going to hook up the massive simp in chat Tordic real quick and also show off something else that I have going on with my models. So, I actually have access to a bunch of the Doki Doki Literature Club characters, like Monica. I know that her eyes are probably going to be completely muted out in Shoost, but Yeah. You can actually see behind them. So when I move around with the background, her eyes change color. But hello, Tordic. It's lovely to see you. I hope you have a beautiful night. Bye.
Also, don't jack off to me.
Yeah, that it is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I have Monica, just Monica, and you can see too I'm wearing the like the summer plap. Calm the fuck down, Utopia. I love their hands. Their hands are actually the reason why I wanted to get my hands updated. But let's see, I've got Monica. I've got Yuri, which I think she's lovely too. And also I have a Crazy Eyes Yuri, which was very fun to use. Very fun to use. Oh, and I can get her movement smoothing down all the way and then maximize her range so she looks fucking psychotic. You guys subscribed, right? You guys subscribed, right? You guys, please tell me you subscribe. What else do I have? I just have this bitch for some reason. I refuse to explain myself. What else do I got? I'm missing chats. I'm officially giving up on catching up on chat. I am Natsuki. Oh yeah, she's all jiggly because I changed the movement smoothing. But Natsuki, she's really cute. And also like her little hands. The whole outfit is really well made. So, and I didn't make these. I borrowed them from Booth. So, like, if you guys ever wanted the VTube, like, these are very easy to access. The hand tracking, not so much. But let's go back to Moxy. I hope I appease you, you little simp. Okay, I'm back. I'm so far behind on chat. I just wanted to show that off. I think you guys might find some fun out of that. You said you're willing to hook up a fellow simp. Yep, I did. Pan Bimbo, if you're willing to breed my cousin, I will give you her addy. I'm not even going to give you her phone number. I'll just give her an addy. Cuddle Puddle kind of forgot about it since I missed the 90% last one. You totally understand that you were busy. And it was also like 3 weeks ago. Don't worry about it, sweetie pie. Toy can come out of the desk for the Cuddle Puddle and snuggle against your feet. I'd actually prefer if one of you was on my lap. I don't really need to watch a show again. Did you ever read my fan fictions? I've read 3 or 4 of them, Pop Tart, and then in the nicest way I can put possible, I get super overwhelmed with long walls of text, which is why you see me struggling to read through chat sometimes. Sorry, why is that the first question, Pandivo? I think I'm being pretty clear with this because I want more family members. You wanted to clip that? Why didn't you clip it? You sound like the bartender from the Shrek. Oh, the...
Don't jack off to me. Here, this one's on the house.
Yeah, everyone was freaking out over the the DDLC characters. They're very fun to do. Ducky's heading out. Ducky, don't forget to tell your boyfriend that if he ever wants to have a threesome, I am happy to be the top, the bottom, whatever he wants to do. With and to you, I'm happy to oblige myself. And thank you again for the foot pics. Moxy, is the Doki Doki Award still happening? Do you know? Good question, Toybox. I don't. That would be a better question for Tanner. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm so sorry I missed a bunch of chats too. What the fuck did I come back to? Welcome, KY saying, yeah. You can't clip? Why can't you clip? That's weird. Yeah, I know I missed a bunch of stuff. I wonder why you might want more family members. Yeah, I want more mongooses in this world. Well, now my plans are ruined, Annie. That's crazy. Annie, you're allowed to jack off to me. I was telling Tordic not to, but I understand that most of my active fans pleasure themselves to at least my VODs after they're posted. Moxy doesn't want to get himself clipped. Wait a minute, that sounds wrong. Yeah, a little bit. Bye, Mox. All right, have a wonderful night, Ducky. I'll see you in a little bit. Moxy, top end back. What does that mean, Verti? I'm finally catching up on chat. I know I missed a lot. What are you getting at the store, Toy? Ooh, what are you getting at the store? Ooh, would you please get me a Diet Dr. Pepper? This sounds really good. My voice is already killing me. Why the clipping tool doesn't work on the live streams, but they work on past streams for whatever reason. Let me tinker with it for a second. Maybe I can fix that. Oh, it's a Yoshi song. I love this song. True question is, what kind of store? Ooh. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store, Toy? You in the middle between a Beast Box sandwich? That's very tempting. Thank you. Diet Dr. Pepper for Precious Mongoose. Thank you, Toy Box. To soup. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of caught up with chat and I kind of want to do something here. Oh, welcome, Tess. You're just in time. So I'm going to be starting a Q&A, and I'm just going to write Ask Me Anything. I am feeling like going kind of long tonight, maybe streaming for a while tonight. That actually sounds really nice, just to stay a little extra late. So what's going to happen is I'm going to pay attention to chat, but when I catch up on chat or whenever I'm feeling like it, I'm going to pop over and check the Q&A. I'll read questions, and if you guys are interested, we'll kind of focus Zatsu around that. That sounds nice to me. Let me pull up chat again. Just nice and comfy, cozy tonight. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, it's good to see you though, Tess. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I gotta go do something. I gotta fix my hair. Are you about to go pleasure yourself, Annie? Have a good time. Little update for everybody. I told this story before, but actually no, it's too embarrassing. I can't. But hi Riley. What did I get caught in 4K with Tordic? Also, welcome back. I don't know if you saw it, but I went full Monica for you. I'm back because my boyfriend wants to say hi. Well, tell your boyfriend I said hi and that that Eiffel Tower needs to happen soon. KitKat says yes. Yeah, KitKat, you seem specifically, since you always like, you know, hanging out in exhibit streams, you seem like the kind of person that would really enjoy a Q&A. And I like sharing and talking about myself. And when I ask a question too, it's for me, obviously, but it's also for chat. I want to hear what you guys think and what you say in response to the question being asked. Got up from a nap. Good to hear, Tess. Is Toy meowing again? She is. She's absolutely purring. I checked in with Tanner's stream. I didn't see it. Didn't see what? I must have missed something. I need all the stories, all the lore. How dare. I'm a devoted follower. You are, Belle. You're very devoted. You're probably the best clipper of anyone. Be careful. Belle, just DM me. Tell me whatever you know. Let's see if I got any questions over in the Q&A. What got you into streaming? Tess, that's a really good question. So, to make a very long story short, can you guys hear my cat? Oh yeah, you could hear my cat because everyone's meowing. Make a very long story short, I am part of a group channel called Telestial Gaming. We used to record video games, and our big thing was we would record it and then I would edit it and post it. And it was starting to get to a point where it was taking way too goddamn long to edit for like 4 to 10 hours a week to post videos that got like 30, 40 views. So one night I got really drunk and I thought I'll just live stream myself playing Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. And literally, like, my wife at the time and my buddy David popped in for a little bit and said hi. And it was a really fun time. And then I discussed with the guys. I was like, hey, instead of editing these videos, what if we went live with it? And they agreed to it. I really enjoyed it. I think the most of the 4 of them. And I kept going with it. After a while, I wanted to go solo, so I did. And I'll get back to more questions from the Q&A after I catch up with live chat. My leg is twitching, man. Doc, you just need to get your leg stretched out. Maybe put up behind your head. That'll calm you down. You said you went full Monica? Yeah, you did miss it then. If you... No. I'm saying in the stream just now, Tordic. Yeah, you do know this story, Riley. That's basically the Moxy origin story. We have someone new in chat, Cactus64. Hello. How you doing today? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hi, Moxie's cat. Yeah, you guys can hear Loot Mahanrai Moriancomer. That's cute. Yeah, and then, actually, Riley would know this, but I streamed a series called Moemon Megafire Red, and it was a blast. It was so much fun. And that's what kind of got me wanting to actually solo stream. So, oh, that's your boyfriend. Well, nice to meet you, Cactus. Ducky's a very sweet young lady. I hope you enjoy her presence. It's the nicest way I can think of saying it. Yes, your car is honking. Looty cutie, yeah, you my new baby girl. Yeah, I forgot about Telestial Gaming. I wasn't around here when that was more of a thing. No, you weren't. You joined for a Hoonie Pop stream. There's a lot of really good content over there. I was talking to, I think, Peachy about this, but one of the most fun things we did was the Genocide run for Undertale. We were playing it on Halloween night, and it was the most people I've ever seen in a live stream, too. It was a really good time. Telestial Gaming has a lot of really fun memories. Ducky says you were married? Yeah, until like 2 months ago. You need to know the story, Riley. Yeah, Ducky. I'm as my dad says, happily divorced. How dare Moxy keeps you away from us? You need all the attention. Yeah. Also, I love that you tagged Loot. That's so funny. I'm gonna try to catch up on chat so I can take another question. Be right back. See you soon, Tess. Thank you for that question. Moemon Spaghetti, my baby. Riley, you remember that series? That was a while ago. Where is she? She's being fed. Trust me, Riley. She's being fed as much as she needs to be. 2 months ago. Ducky, yes. Close to 3, but yeah. The genocide stream. Yeah, that was actually so much fun. And then after we finished the genocide run, a bunch of our audience was like, this game seems kind of fucking dark. And David and I were like, you want to play Undertale Pacifist again? And both of us were on board. So we did another playthrough of Undertale. We did the Pacifist run. And it was a really good time. Moxy, do you have useless skill knowing how to kill a squid by karate chop? I've actually seen the little chop and then they turn transparent. I don't know exactly where you chop them, but I do know that's a thing. All right, I'm gonna hit up another question from one of our viewers. Pop-Tart Snake says, how do you tolerate me sometimes? I know that you mean well. That's the biggest thing. When I know someone has good intentions, I always try to add grace to anything they do or say and assume that they mean well. There must have been some Gangbuster streams. There were some really good ones, Nate. It's a good time. And we always had multiple people unless it was me solo. I think Steve did a couple streams solo too. Something dedicated to the ruins. Yeah, don't call me out on that. All right, love you, Ducky. Have a beautiful night. Frill, play Undertale again. Talk to Peachy about it. I would be happy to do a pacifist run with Peachy. Later, Cactus. Have a good one. Tell your girlfriend to stop sending me foot pics. It's hard to concentrate on stream when I know they're there, and I'm never gonna get rid of them. I'm getting old. It's been 8 months since I joined. Yeah, it's been. You are getting old. You turned what, 15? But no, Pop-Tart Snake, I know that you always mean well, and I like your style of humor anyway, so. Is the AMA, is there a link? There isn't a link. It should be on YouTube. There should just be a Q&A that you can post to, and I'll be able to see your questions, but you guys won't. Moxy, stop it. Nope, I will not. Utopia asks me, Moxy, can you see who send the question? Yes. Verti, can you grill steaks? I'm pretty good at grilling steaks. I don't really know how to cook. I don't know how to always get them right, but I can cook like a steak medium rare pretty effectively. I wonder what Ducky and Cactus might be leaving stream for. They gon' fuck. Driving in my car right after a beer. No, don't do that. That's evil. Can we get some head pats? What is wrong with me? I think you just need some attention. Pat, 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 pat. There you go, Tordic. No, I'm a very needy person, and I think that has to do with the fact that I attract a needy audience. I like it. I like people that are needy. Snake, KY, SRP, and I are the OG. And Snipelc. Don't forget Snipelc. Ducky says, what's something you believe that most people disagree with? Do we want to get into religion? I have two specific religious beliefs that I am wildly in the minority on. And I very much like that. Maybe that would be my answer, Ducky. I think that, contrary to most Christians, I think that Jesus already returned in 70 AD and collected his church. Everyone else is pretty convinced he'll be here any day now and has been saying that for 2,000 years. And then I think that I'll keep the other one to myself. I'll clutch my pearls on this one. I'm actually going to go back over to the live chat real quick and see if there's anything I missed. Don't know the new brain rot. I don't. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about for about half your comments, Verti, but I'm trying my best. Totally not needy, Moxy. I'm definitely unknown over here like Moxy. I'm not needy. Gonna clutch your pearls on stream, lewd. Yeah, it's actually just anal beads. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI. How about you? That is some brain rot, Riley. I don't know what that means. It sounds kind of silly though. Clutch your pearls, Moxy. Half the people here won't mind if you do it all. It's less that I'm like worried you guys will judge me, and more like I don't think I'm in the mental headspace to try to explain it. Basically, most Christians believe that hell is like infinite, and the idea is like if you go to hell, you suffer for all time and eternity. But I think that what those passages are talking about is the beast, which is referred to in Revelations, and that kind of makes sense. I think that people, if they're not saved and redeemed, they end up facing an appropriate amount of punishment for the sins that they committed, and then they're made whole with God, right? So the idea of it is like, if they don't get forgiveness on their debts, they don't go into infinite debt. They have to pay back the debt though, which is kind of like complicated and hard to explain, but that's just my thought process. And it's not even so much I believe that anymore. It's more that like, I think if you look at everything in there, it sounds fair and balanced as purgatory. It's not quite purgatory though, Nate. It's more like, because purgatory is like the in-between, right? What I'm talking about is like the idea of hell being like the refinement process and getting all the evil kind of ground out of you so that you can be made whole while still facing repercussions for what you did. It's an interesting one. But I do think that the idea that finite sins deserve infinite punishment and suffering is not only illogical, but it's also not shown anywhere. Wouldn't be a punishment because you could never apply to. That's very true, Toybox. That's very true. Like, what's the point of it? What does it benefit anyone? Exactly. I think I understand. Yeah, purgatory is close to what I'm describing. It's closer than what most modern evangelicals would consider hell, right? I keep falling behind. I saw Tordic say, look it up. I'm not looking it up. I'm not going to make my Zatsu about looking up brain rot. Most are just dumb stuff. When I look back, I cringe. You're fine, Verti. You're totally fine. I literally told everyone to plap you as soon as you walked in the chat. Yeah, Moxy, I'm a pro yapper. You better be if you're going to be a streamer. Let's see. I think I understand. Yeah, Has Been Hotel is right. Is that how it works in Has Been Hotel? I've never heard that one before. I spent too much money at the store. Did you grab my Diet Dr. Pepper? I'll pay you back for it. The stream lagged a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I've been having a lot of computer issues. Not to be surprised, I'm in the top layer of purgatory. Why do you say that? Why do you think that, Annie? Please explain yourself. I'm gonna go check the Q&A, see if there's anything else that I missed. Ooh, there's a bunch more questions waiting for me. Thank you guys. Very grateful for that. Also, if people want to answer Ducky's question, I'll repeat it. What is something that you believe that most people disagree with? If you type Ducky's question and then your answer, I'll know what you're talking about. Nate wanted to know if you could time travel at any point in the past, where would you go? I would be very interested to meet my dad when he was roughly somewhere between 16 and 20. I would like to meet his dad, who I've never met before, and just get a better perspective of the generation before me. Meet my mom and dad when they were like around the time they met and had me. It's a good question though. Thank you. I'll go back to live chat before I respond. Utopia says that's how they make it work. And it makes sense. It's a logical thing. I once called into a Christian channel and I was like, why is it that if a person commits any kind of sin, they face eternal punishment? And he was like, well, God is like infinitely big, so any offense against him is infinitely big. But it's like, yeah, but no, because like, no, that just doesn't didn't work for me. So I can justify it, but I don't really want to. That's my answer. I think that if the whole Christian idea is true, that Jesus returned already and that most people got it wrong and that hell isn't infinite for anyone except for the beast. The beast is going to suffer forever. You asked a question. I haven't gotten to it yet, Tordic, but I will. Thank you for the Dr. Pepper toy box. I appreciate it. And thank you for your question, too. To everyone who posted in it, I will probably be streaming for at least another hour. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. I get to hang out with you. On the other hand, I'm a fag in America. Is that your logic behind it? Well, I hope you hang out with me in hell or purgatory or wherever the fuck we go. And good and bad people, no one can be fully separated into groups because some grays are darker than others. I can't believe anyone deserves eternal hell, because what does that help anybody? Nobody redeems themselves. That's kind of what I'm getting at, is like, first off, I think that all people have elements of good and bad to them, both from my Christian perspective and from what I see in people. I think that I just think that the idea that if the punishment is just, then the punishment would match the crime. I'm not saying that sins or evil acts don't deserve punishment and that everyone goes to heaven and gets off scot-free. I'm saying that, like, there would be some way to quantify how horrible something was, and there'd be a way to quantify what the punishment would be. Not just an infinite sign next to I stole from a bank. Moxy, payback as in you're going to pay her money, or pay her back as in you're going to give her a Diet Pepsi mouth to mouth. Oh, just imagine I like open my mouth and pour it into my mouth, and then she's right underneath my chin and drinking it up. That's a great idea, Belle. Please don't go back in time. Well, I would come back, I promise. Oh, that's a cute toy. I'd go back and tell my mom she's wonderful the way she is. That's actually a really sweet toy. And forgiving also big. I think so, Utopia. I think that's the idea. Nate says I travel back to prime time toy and tell her to wait for his Schmexel mongoose. That's ooh. Now that you mention that, meeting the right people, that might change my answer. I don't want to say I regret the last 9 years of my life, but spending the rest of time in your personal hell forever is just for people like the painter from... I don't know what that means, Verti. I'm so sorry, bud. I know you're not messing with me, but I can't make sense of it. Belle's saying that if she could go back in time, she'd go back to 1995, a year before I was born. Or a year after I was born, rather. Make my parents meet earlier, just so I can be a bit older and experience the early 2000s longer. I don't think I'd ever expect someone to say, I wish I was older now. That's fascinating. Cycle of lifetimes where we grow and build our own unique energy signature. Interesting. Riley, so you're baby birding someone? Yeah. Like a mix of a baby bird and a waterfall. Nate says, I like to think we exist on a never-ending time loop. Everything that's gonna happen has happened, but we just don't know. Like those premonition dreams. I have a question for you, Nate. Do you believe in the idea of people having free will and the ability to genuinely and authentically make decisions that change the future? Because the way that you're describing it makes me feel like everything is already set in stone and we're just experiencing it. And he says, I've seen the future. Rawr. I'm fascinated to know how. Did you watch The Weather? And restrain my grandma's evil stepmom? That sounds like a story and a half, Tordic. Grab a chunk of flesh and bring... You would clone dinosaur waifu. That's actually base as hell, Annie. I love it. Belle asks, quick religious question if you're interested. Do you think if you go to heaven, are you meeting every person you've ever met? Or you're also meeting that one cow who was your hamburger last week? I don't know. I don't think that there's anything implying that we can't meet with people or connect with people while in the presence of God from a Christian standpoint. So that's a really good question. I don't know. I think that we'll be able to talk and communicate with people, but I also don't think that we should ever feel guilt for eating animals because, like, again, from our perspective, we're supposed to have dominion over the animals and the creatures of the sea and of the land and the earth. So, yeah, I think that cow will look at you and just say moo. My grammar sucks. It's okay, Verti. I believe the painter is referring to Hitler. What? What did I miss? What the fuck did I miss? What about a painter? Oh. You're talking about Verti's thing. Okay. I hope not. I hope we're not talking about Hitler in my chat. Thank you. Choose to die when I want to. That'd be interesting. You made 9 months. I'm kind of teasing Utopia. I'm more saying like there's certain things I would probably change if I could go back in time. Toybox says multiverse means everything happens somewhere. That's so fascinating to me though, because that means there's a universe where you're not laying underneath my desk, Toy. I can't conceptualize it. It doesn't. It's like when people say water isn't wet. I can't do it. Me thinks it's reactions to the world. When you start thinking too hard, it changes slightly, but I don't know. Okay, I was just more curious than anything, Nate. Because it's an interesting idea. No doubt about it. Welcome back, Tess. It's good to have you. Snowy Grave, say that again. I gotta know what Snowy Grave is. That's that's one of the Deltarune routes, right? I would love to go back to Deltarune. David, Steve, and I covering that was really fun. Only for a few minutes, so well, Tess, get the most out of it that you can. It's the last little bit of Moxy you're getting until tomorrow. In the afterlife, we all forgive each other because perspective. That's very well said, Toy. Perspective changes everything. I think the reason why people don't get along isn't because we do bad things as much as it is that we don't understand what other people are or why they do what they do. All this reminds me of that one meme. I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah, it's a totally valid question. I've even talked with other Christians. There's some Christians that think that since animals don't have souls, that they cease to exist. And to me, it's like, I don't want to get too much into religion if you guys aren't interested, but this is interesting stuff to me. I'm so torn on whether I want to delve into this or whether I want to leave it. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll come back to it. Is Bob Ross because his afro? Honestly, yeah, Bob Ross has the biggest dick energy ever. He could paint with his dick and he would need a massive canvas. I'm glad I'm in this universe for sure. I'm happier in this universe too, Toy Box. And I hope you like the new bet I put under the question before the stream ends, Moxy Mox. You know what? I'll go over and hit yours up first so you can get out of here. Oh, whoops, I almost just ended it. Holy shit. Oh, have you posted your question in the Q&A? Because I'm not seeing it, Tordic. Go ahead and post that there, or else I won't be able to find it. Hell is about damning and judgment of evil, which is sort of how we react towards criminals and atrocious people, or more specifically their actions and punishment. Yeah, so like the way I view hell, Nate, is similar to like prison, but instead of just being punished for being bad, it's more that the punishment is having that bad exercised from you or removed from you. You know, you posted another question. That's kind of how I see it. Let's see. Tess. Favorite game? Yeah, favorite game. That's such a good question. Because it's like, what's the best game? What's your favorite game? What game do you like replaying the most? Like right now, Slay the Spire is my favorite game. But I think all time, Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of all time. Year it came out, I was dedicated to it for months. The controls, the gameplay, all of it's just so much fun. I can only do it so much, and I have to take a break from it for a year or two, and then come back. Tordic, I'm still not seeing your question in the Q&A. It should be on YouTube where you can click on it, where I said ask me anything, but I'm not seeing it. So let me try. Yeah, I don't know if maybe you're saying a word that is getting blocked or something, Tordic, but I'm not seeing it. I've yet to play Breath of the Wild. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. Literally, if you get a week that you're sick and you can't go to school or work, hunker down and play Breath of the Wild. It is such a fantastic time. So good. Best open world of my life. My favorite classic game is Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. I really like Slay the Spire. Favorite visual novel is Grow a Girlfriend. Like I have a bunch of favorites. Is SCP-054 the water one, the water nymph from Monostream? Because if so, yes, absolutely. It's like those Blue Archives comment sections. Yeah. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I'm having such a good time with you guys. I know that I'm a little bit silly and I miss chat sometimes, but I try my best. Riley said, in my personal experience, I struggle to believe in an eternal anything because everything, including happiness, is finite. I feel like I'd eventually just get bored in an eternal heaven. Hypothetical, I don't feel boredom. if you take that away, I'm not sure. I see what you're saying, Riley. I think ultimately that there is some kind of creator that is our moral compass and that is eternal, and that we are born from that and carry a bit of that inside of us. We bear the image of the infinite and eternal. The idea of getting born in heaven, I think, might be born from the idea that heaven is supposed to be this place where we just kind of like, you know, strum our harps and praise and sing. And I don't know that that's true. I actually think that it's very possible that heaven is less of a less of an experience and more of a place where we get to be ourselves in our fullest and then continue to experience life moving forward. Ran into each other at a decent time. Yeah. Bunch of humans that have no soul purely because of the lights out, but nobody's home in a literal sense. True. Yeah, that does happen. I don't know what that means for them. That's so strange to me. Fully essay what the Sigma. Yeah, that was a lot. It's okay. I did hit up your other question. I responded to Tortix. I'm only gonna respond to stuff that tags me because I'm getting a little bit behind. Utopia, I know I asked him. Yeah, I'm gonna get to him, Utopia. I'm trying to catch up with chat and then come back. Also, welcome back, Ducky. Thank you so much for those extra pictures you just sent to my email account. Very bouncy, very jiggly. Who's SCP-54? I remember them from their names, but not their numbers. Yeah, I don't remember them either. Favorite Zelda games? Twilight Princess is my second favorite test. That's very good taste right there. And I also think that Twilight Princess has the best story. Breath of the Wild has the best gameplay, but Twilight Princess easily best characters and story. And Utopia, you don't have to censor that. That was her playing around. Whoa. Yeah. Utopia, please don't block any comments. Okay? Thank you. You're okay. No worries. I just saw your comment saying you didn't mean to. You're totally good. You're totally good. I'm sure that we'll do more than that in heaven. I like to imagine we'll do work and still be ourselves in heaven. I actually like to think that, I know this is getting deep into religion and I'm not drinking, I swear. I like to imagine that if there is a creator who made us to be a specific way and we can get in line with his design. God, that sounded like a cheesy quote. I just made it up. That we can be more of ourselves than we could ever be otherwise. Religious trauma. Yay, religious trauma. Notice I'm not trying to shove anything down throats. I'm literally just saying, like, if this is true, I like to imagine this. Link is breedable and submissive at best. Just can't get into the video games. I did, however, get into the comics and shows about them. Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is a great way to go. I'm sorry you went through religious trauma, too. Funny enough, so did I. If there was end credits at the end of time and we just have to wait for like 1,000 years for it to play, that would be crazy. Link is a twink. Link's a little hottie too. It seemed like it was an accident, Ducky. We'll leave it be. I've done that too. I've actually blocked someone from a chat and I had to unblock them, but it happens. Afterlife scares me purely because according to every Christian person I've ever met, you'll go to hell, and being autistic struggle to believe anything without definitive proof. I will say this. I think that Jesus being a historical figure and his death, burial, and resurrection are things, Riley, that you could look into and see like historical evidence for. There are people who would not want Jesus to do what he was doing, that would be considered like an enemy of him, that historically documented his existence and those three things I mentioned. Everything else is much more faith-based, but that is something about Christianity that I find to be very interesting, because it's like there were people that didn't like him that recorded the fact that he did those things. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Story is just, I love it. The story of what? I'm so sorry, Tess. I must have missed something. Why did you and Mona split? Sorry if that's too personal. No, don't worry about it, Torvik. That's not too personal at all. How do I say this? Mona is, she decided to end our friendship, and I respect that. And she went her own way, I went mine, and I'm not going to go into personal detail about why, because it was private and personal. But yeah, that's basically what happened. There's a thing to rule it all, then it's time. Bertie, I'm so sorry, man. I'm not understanding anything you're saying. You're welcome to be here, but I can't figure you out. Let's see. 1,000 years is an understatement. Yeah, a little bit. Link was, oh, you're talking about the story for Twilight Princess. I see. Yeah, it's so good. I think I played Twilight Princess back when I was like 14, 15. I fell in love with it. Midna's character design and development was so good. It's still pretty wild that the Romans got Jesus in one of their history books before they died. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you're saying the Romans recorded him and then they all fucking died? Yeah, Twilight Princess story. It was so good. Who's Mona? Guess you. She used to be a friend of mine. We used to stream together. She made my original model design, and we didn't work out as friends. So, oh well, happens. Definitive proof of a god or gods. There's so many things about this world we may never know. I find that interesting. It allows for wonder and possibilities. Yeah. I don't think that. I think that it's definitely something that should be investigated with an honest and open heart. If there's anything that you believe that no one can change your mind on or prove you wrong on, then that's your god. Yeah? Because it's like, oh, this is the thing that I have decided. Also, welcome, Quicksilver. Good to see you. Pat. Very nice to see you as always. Basically, yeah, like, I think everyone has something that they put above all other things, and whether that's a god or not, it might as well be. Is that an ex-wife? No, not not that, Ducky. Friend streamer used to stream with. Yeah. Nate, I think, found me from streaming with her. We did DDLC for a little bit. Yeah. And she's a great streamer, too. I'm not gonna link her, but she's a fantastic streamer. I hope she's doing okay. Yup. Can I confess something I'm very scared about admitting? Go ahead, Ducky. As long as it's not like you commit a crime, in which case we're gonna have to cover for you. What is the top character you simp for? I think Cynthia from Pokemon is actually best baby girl. She's probably my favorite fictional character. If I could get plat from any direction or angle from her, that would be my favorite. I will go back to the question soon. I'm almost caught up on chat. Posted a couple more questions. I'm excited to see them. I'll go to them as soon as I can. Ducky says I have to repeat senior year. Thought you said you were 19. Are you not 19? Because my Discord server is for 18 plus. But if you're having to repeat times, that sucks, and I'm sorry to hear that. Cynthia from Pokemon is a babe, but Moxy, look up rhyme Pokemon. You okay? You are. I'm just making sure. I don't want to be making inappropriate jokes with someone that I'm not supposed to be. Rhyme Pokemon. I'm looking it up, Annie. I remember Rhyme from Scarlet Violet. I think I like the artwork people make of her more than actually like the canon of her. But she's a hottie Bugatti with a rockin' body. She yummy. I'd give her like a 17, maybe 18 out of 10. I believe you, Ducky. I'm just making sure. I'm just double checking. Very beautiful sounding, but it's hard to read on its own. I don't recommend the King James. King James is not very good. It is very good, and it was good in its time. I would highly recommend like the English Standard Version if you're going to read it. Or National American Standard Bible is very nice as well. June of next year. No, I turned real. I woke up in a new Bugatti. Watch random Deltarune animations of Minecraft. Riley, I hope you had a wonderful time, and I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate the really fun dialogue. I hope you have a good night. You're a good daughter. I believe you, Ducky. I just wanted to make sure you didn't send me titty pics and then say you're a senior in high school. That makes me uncomfy. Oh, we got a lot more questions. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep up with chat over here while I'm doing the questions. Yeah, good night, Riley. Kitkat, I know I missed your comment from forever ago. Why a mongoose if it isn't your favorite animal to begin with? Well, my favorite animal is a manatee. I don't know how I could VTube as a manatee. I think a mongoose fits my personality and character a lot better, especially because apparently they have a dominant female leading the troop. I'm not particularly interested anymore. That's fair. And yeah, I've actually found some of the best Christians are raised in non-religious households, and some of the best non-Christians were raised in a religious household. I see that happen all the time. I like mongooses. I think they're aesthetically pleasing. I think they're pretty unique, even though when I looked up mongoose VTuber, I was not the first one to show up. But anyways, yeah, I think they work. I think they're a fun time. Do you what BDFI is? I don't know what BDFI is. You get dominated. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, Ein is the head of the house. Moxy the manatee. That's so cute, Belle. I love it. Let's see. I gotta go back to the chat because there's some really good comments here. Yeah, I do get dominated. Wait till Moxy learns about height. Yeah, and they're giant clitorises. Clitori? What is... Chat, Google something right now. What is the plural of clitoris? Because the plural of cactus is cacti. What would it be clitori? I need answers. Giant cocks. Do they have giant cocks too? Moxy the manatee is a very cute idea. Manatee VTuber would be interesting. Yeah, I don't think it'd work. I think that the mongoose is a really good mix of human and animal, and I like it. Ducky says, I love Ein. Someone draw that. Yeah, Ein is lovely. It is clitorises? Why is it clitorises? It should be clitori. It should be clitori. Fine. Clitorium is crazy, Nate. Okay, yeah, clitoris sounds... Moxy is manatee sounds peak. It just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I like the fuzzy tail and the ears. That's all good. I like that. BDSM. Yeah, no. BRB again. I'll see you in a little bit, Tess. I'm going to go back to the questions real quick. But yeah, manatees are my favorite animal. Mongooses, though, are really fun. Satoru Goju hot. Use Google. Keep this one anonymous. I'm so happy that I didn't say your name, because I normally do. Satoru Gojo. Yeah, he's definitely hot. He's fuckable. He's actually really pretty too. He's the right kind of hot where it's like I don't even think it'd be gay to fuck him. I think it'd just be art. I hope that answers your question, person who asked me if Satoru Gojo is hot. Moxy, how are you so smart and awesome? And I'm not needy now. Please give me compliments. Well, I will give you some compliments, Utopia. You're absolutely lovely and wonderful and incredible. I'm not all that smart. I think that I have certain talents in certain places that I try to apply to the best of my ability. But, yeah, no, I think I'm pretty average intelligence-wise. I really appreciate it, though. It's very sweet of you. Clitorian is crazy. I gotta go. Hope you enjoyed my question. I'll hit your question up right now, Arlfish. Your question isn't showing up in the Q&A, Arlfish. I'm not seeing it. I don't know why. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm not seeing your question. I would have hit it up if I had. If you want to post it right here, right now, Arlfish, I'll address it. It is clitorises. That's crazy. No, it's someone. We got a professional clitorium mining operation. Yo, actually like taking care of clitori. Very nice. Fated to never be answered. It's okay. No, go for it. Go for it. Ask. I mean, I can screenshot it. It's not showing up in the Q&A. It goes Tess, Pop-Tart, Utopia, Verti, Ducky, Nate, Kit Kat, Utopia, Nate, Tess, Unknown, Tess. So like, we're talking about clitorises, just to be clear to anyone who's asking. Gojo, oh, is Sarah here? No, it wasn't Sarah asking. Oh, is he 6'3"? Big Papa? That's yummy. Enter the clitorium. That sounds like a nice way to enter a girl. Yeah, it's actually... That's one thing mongooses love to eat. Certain talents you can multiply. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Good to see you, KY. Let's see what else I got. Do it squirt, Annie. Yes, it do. What was your very first experience with the internet that you could remember? First one that I can remember, Nate, was when I was probably like 6 or 7, and I played Nintendo games on my mom's old dial-up computer. There was some like SpongeBob game where you would like cook the patty and then put it down and then add whatever ingredients the fish wanted you to cook. And I did it. And that was it. I also remember there's a Yoshi game where you had a pet Yoshi and you could feed it every day. If you wanted to just... You remember that game, Nate? Yeah, it's an oldie, but yeah, that's crazy that you remember that. That was my jam. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. There's a Yoshi game where basically, like, if you wanted to be lazy, you could just feed them a heart, but you could also, like, pay attention to what they liked and do that. So we would do that. I'm gonna try to catch up on live chat if I'm behind. I'm not behind. That's 4 inches more than you. You're 5'11"? Oh, 5'11". That's actually pretty tall. Let's see. What other questions do I got? Religious question. I'm curious how many people start having their belief there is a God. I've never been religious, so I don't really have any experience. It really depends on why they believe it, because I think most people that believe are raised into it, whether it's true or not. Who asked that mysterious question? I still don't know who asked it. I blocked it from my brain. Moxy, the type of guy to find out that a bunch of aliens are invading the Earth to repopulate, then run outside with a boombox. Tonight the music seems so loud. Fuck me, aliens. Let's lose this crowd. Probe me. It's better this way. That's magical. Thank you. I needed a little bit of silliness. What got you into VTubing? What's the inspiration behind the design? That is another really appreciated question, Tess. What the dun? Yeah, that was me being silly. That was what Annie was saying. That if aliens came by, I would just beg them to fuck me. Probes, yeah. Let me answer Tessa's question. What got me into VTubing? It's a combination of things. I wanted to go solo from Telesio Gaming and start my own audience and do my own thing. And I wanted something on screen that wasn't my face. I have my face out there on the internet. If people want to look for it, they can find it. But I wanted to either PNG tube or VTube. And Snipelc was actually helping me make a PNG tube model, But then I had become friends with Mona around that time, and she made me a model that was originally for Moxy. I was also going to be a fox too, and I thought about it. I was like, no, let's go for a mongoose. Let's go for a mongoose. And so what I ended up doing was she made me this model, and we tinkered with it a little bit. Well, actually, the first model she ever made for me was this one. And this one's based on my actual, like, physical appearance. The hair is a little bit longer. I'm rocking a ponytail like I do in real life. And then the eye color is my natural eye color. There's not really a way to do beards or mustaches in VC Face, so this is about the best I can get. Made me this model, and then we went for more of the furry approach, and she made me this one, which I still love. I think this one's got so much fun to it, right? And then she also made me this one that I really like for my Midas stream. Very piss boy. So yeah, that's kind of what got me into VTubing. When I had a friend of mine make me a model, I wasn't gonna say no. So that's where it happened. You have a beard? I have a beard and a mustache. Yes, I do. Yeah. So that's what got me into VTubing. There's Midas, Core of Midas. She's a VTuber. I really liked her style, and I thought that the way she used the medium of VTubing helped her express herself, and I wanted to do that as well. I want more eye bags, Moxy. Yeah? Is that what you want? What in the Naruto? Yeah. The little cheek things. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Are eye bags the only bags you want, Ducky? Oh my god. I missed a lot of chat. We do VTubing for a long time or not so long? I'm probably gonna do VTubing for another 5 to maybe 10 years. I'm 30 years old, so I'm getting up there. I also imagine if I were to ever start a family, which is kind of not likely anymore, I'd probably put VTubing on hold or stop it so I could focus on like raising a family. I've gotten so much nothing done tonight. Good girl. You relax. You take it easy. You've been pushing yourself way too hard. Way too hard this summer. My first YouTube video was 4 guys playing Super Mario Bros. Wii and griefing and screaming at each other. That actually sounds really funny. Director Moxy? Yeah, from a while ago. I'm imagining you looking like my dad. Don't say that, Ducky. Don't say you fuck someone that looks like your dad. Woo, pissified Moxy. Yeah, he's a little piss boy. I started making a model to kind of replicate that in the new Moxy format, but it doesn't work. I don't like this. It doesn't work. I like the hair, kind of. I fucked up with the tail, and I don't know how to fix it, but the eye bags look like I've been punched more than I'm sleepy, and I'm not an artist, so I don't know how to fix that. So, there we go. Much better. So, let me pull my shit back up. Edwin, and that's all I know. Yeah. Moxy's officially 48 in my mind. Jesus Christ, Ducky. Oh, man. 5 to 10 years, that sounds good. Somebody in this commune will probably pick up the torch. Yeah, also, like, I want to come in, do my thing, get out. Making it big isn't my thing. Making it big would actually probably ruin the experience I'm going for. Don't want to make money off this. I don't want to make it my job. I want this to stay my hobby. You know me? Welcome, you know me. I hope you're having a beautiful night. I don't know you, but it's good to have you. Moxy beard and mustache drools. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Actually, about 2 months ago, I shaved my beard down shorter than it's been in a long time. You know me? Says you do? Oh, I don't know if I do. I don't think I know you. You know me? I learned it from watching you, Glorious Leader. Good girl. That is a good girl. I mean, it'd be late. I wouldn't say unlikely. Yeah, it would be late. I'm more saying unlikely because I don't think it's less interesting to me than it used to be. It went from being something that I felt like I needed in my life to something that I'd be happy if that's the way my life goes. You know me, lovingly, I appreciate your energy and your style and your vibe and your finesse and your class and your sexy, but it's distracting me. Hi, you know me. Yeah. I'm not in the mood to do a guessing game today. Sorry. Gold gilded Moxy in a suit is pretty cool. I'm glad you like it, Nate. I think it's a good concept. I think it needs to be tweaked a little bit. What are you doing to me? I've already pledged my heart and soul to you. When will the Mongeesling stop popping out? They're never gonna stop popping out. You're gonna become like a queen ant and just keep popping out of you like candy out of a pinata. I couldn't think of the word. Hot, just hot. I'm glad you like it. I did used to have a really like long scraggly beard and I cut it down significantly, but yeah. Also I like that Moxy and the person behind him, very different looking. Model in a cosplay. I've seen a maid outfit and suit. Froth of the mouth. Belle, you got so horny out of nowhere. Where did that come from? And where can I come to? Oh. Why the queen ant now? I can't get it out of my head. Yeah, she just squirts out babies like you wouldn't believe. What, you always be a party? Thank you, Utopia. I really appreciate that. I'm glad to be part of this community. I'm glad to be in the center of this community, frankly. I won't say I don't deserve it. That's not healthy. I don't feel like I deserve it. I don't feel like I deserve such an awesome audience that hopefully hit the like button. It's like the first time I've mentioned that since I went live almost 2 hours ago. That's funny to me. Gumball machine Moxy, like a gumball machine? I don't know what that means. For most babies' birth in one lifetime. That would be nice. I love that I was talking earlier about like, hey, like I'd love to start a family, but it's probably not in the cards. And then also Belle just admitting that she actually birthed 37 of my heirs earlier today. They look very different, but both very awesome. Like, hey, appreciate Utopia, thank you. I'm starting to get more comfortable with my actual physical appearance in real life, because I have lost a bunch of weight because I needed to. But I'm bulking up and I'm losing weight and I'm very happy about that. What's funny is that like Moxy is much skinnier than me. I'm like actually kind of muscular. And it's fun to play a small little weasel. Small turtle house. Join my community too. You're putting me on the spot. How do I say this? I'm interested, but also I don't have the time or attention to even focus on my own community. So joining other people's is kind of like I would just be adding a number to the pile rather than being an active member in your community. Does that make sense? I'd rather join if and when I can actually be a member of the community. But if you'd like to advertise yourself in our community, since you're part of ours, you're welcome to over in the Discord. Build it brick by brick, even though this is my first stream. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Moxy built like Meowscarada, but Moxy... Yes! Annie, why are you so correct? Also, a Moxy Scarada. Yeah. I like that quite a bit, Annie. That's very good. Let's see. Moxy's so strong and awesome. Thank you, Toybox. Thank you. I'm just in my 7th account. Okay, well, it's good to have you, you know me. Or should I say, we might know you. Moxy, oh good. I'm glad you're getting healthier. Yeah. I appreciate it. I'm trying. I really am. It's a funny diet too. Like, it's no carbs. So I'm just eating like vegetables, meat, cheese, eggs, and and nuts. And that's basically it. And then like diet drinks, which by the way. Let's see. Oh, Nate's asking to join the server. Getting healthier is always good, even if it's a small shift from drinking carbonated sodas to carbonated waters. Yeah, that's exactly true. Empty calories are just garbage. When you drink 300 calories worth of Pepsi and you get literally no nutritional value from it, that's how you gain weight. I love being round, but it's okay to prefer being skinny. I am actually, so like for Americans, I'm 6'1", and I right now weigh about 270 pounds. I've gotten down to 230 before, but also I'm really muscular. So even though I'm overweight, I also carry it pretty well, and I'm physically capable of doing a lot of like lifting and heavy labor. So I'm happy with how I look, but I could be better. And when I go out swimming and stuff, I'm a little self-conscious. If I could just lose a little more weight and gain a little more muscle, I'd be very, very satisfied. Just drink water S tier plus. Only if you can make yourself do it. If people can't drink water and they try to force themselves, they'll give up and drink a bunch of pop. Masquerada. Exactly, I know. That's sexy. I actually quite like that. I'm watching y'all on my Xbox. Okay. The door will be opened. Oh, thank you very much, Tess. And thanks for understanding, too. Imagine Edwin's like, hey, I know exactly what you look like. Do you now? Okay. Yeah, keto. Exactly, Ducky. Moxy eats nuts. I do. I also, what did the documentary say? I like eating dung beetles out of piles of shit. Moxy has a cuddly tail. Not... Oh, shit, I'm dropping stuff. Not that I like you or anything. Man, I really love doing this anime voice. Let's see. Moxy, I draw big, huge bites. Good. Yeah, draw some big titties on me, too. You ever think, oh, girls won't like me because I'm so bulky? Lumberjacks. Your build won't stop them, and it won't stop you. Yeah, I've got the ultimate dad bod. I'm a cat dad, and I have a dad bod. Who wouldn't want to fuck me? The answer is most people, but it seems like most of my audience would let me come inside them. I've been eating all the food lately. I gained 20 pounds during this move. Honestly, Toy Box, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you've been so stressed. Forgive yourself for it. Honestly, you've been dealing with so much, and you probably have so little time that if you're buying fast food or making really easy stuff that's probably not healthy, it's because of how much stress you've been under. I don't think anyone's going to expect you to prepare healthy chicken meals when you've been putting up with what you've been putting up with. So you'll bounce back. I know you will. Why are you such a Moxy? Yeah, Toy. You've gone through so much. Don't beat yourself up. Moxy, I'm very skinny. If you felt my arms, you'd mainly feel bone. Interesting. I still feel like skinny people are still physically capable, though. Unless they're like sedentary skinny. That's, to me, that's a little nerve-wracking. Because if you get sick, you're just kind of fucked. Sparkle water for the win. I like Diet Pepsi. That's my sin. I really like it. Tessa's saying, I'm unfortunately 262, but I'm trying. I'm working on losing weight to get healthier. Don't lose weight for appearances. Lose weight for health reasons and health reasons alone. I will give a little bit of pushback on that. I don't think you should lose weight in order to be attractive, but I do think that losing weight for appearance can be good if you treat it like it's one of the rewards for your good work. Less of the goal and more of one of the little treats you get, right? Because if people are just doing it for health reasons, but they're not seeing that, then why keep going, right? Or if they're not feeling it or noticing it. But if you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I put in all this effort, I put in all this time, and I sacrifice these things, but now I look in the mirror and I see results that I'm satisfied with. That is great motivation. And I would recommend, if you're going to lose weight, to have multiple reasons and goals and to try to keep all of them, if possible. Someone's probably incoming. Moxy, that was not a tsundere voice.
It's not like I like you or anything.
Who let Deku speak? That is totally what I'm going for.
Thanks for noticing.
Why are you so Moxy? Because I'm Moxy. I'm sure you love doing the anime voice just to tease me. Fucking tease. Tell me to say something in that voice. I want to do the whisper song in that voice. The most people wouldn't know it, but the
Hey, how you doing, little mom? And let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. You've got a sexy ass body and an ass that's soft.
like that song, that'd be so funny. But like to do all of it, because it gets really graphic, like really fucking graphic. But to do a super graphic in that voice would be really funny to me. Believe in yourself more. Thank you, Toybox. Moxy is a real word, or like term. Moxy is a real word, and it's one of my favorite words ever, and it's a big reason why I like my character. But I'm right. What are you right about, Utopia? You know me, you denial? What? Oh, how's my energy? My energy's doing fine. I'm doing okay. I could probably go another half hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe switch over and play some Hoonie Pop. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Make a game with voice acting. That's very sweet of you. I've done some voice acting before, never professionally. Diet is 5 Mountain Dews and 2 large pizzas. No, it's not. I can smash an entire pizza though. No, not too much. Not too much anymore. I will say that I could lose more weight, but I have very German like body, so I'm natural and a bit more rounder. Okay, so like you look at like outside of extremes like hyper anorexia or morbidly obese, you take a range of like 1 to 10, 1 being like kind of skinny, 10 being like overweight. Hot take. I think like a 6 or a 7 is where I prefer women. Like maybe even a 6 to an 8 on that scale. It's just me. I know that everyone thinks that women are supposed to be a 1 or a 2 or a 3. I think 6 to 8 is the right range. Now, obviously, if you start at a 6 or an 8, try not to fall off the wagon and end up somewhere over on the 10 scale. But I think women that are like, that's Jurassic. What? No, stop it. Yeah, that's just my thought. Ducky says you're obese. Your tits are so distracting though, Ducky, that like no one looks at anything else except for your face, of course, too. And he says 12. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Popter thinks I'm pretty fat. Me too.
Hey, I'm fat too.
I'm hoping to make a game. Oh, you're saying you're hoping to make a game? That would be cool. Some weight and work out my arms. I'll be pretty all right looking and feeling good. Yeah, honestly, Nate, if you got some nice shoulders and some nice arms and a little bit of belly, women will want to fuck you. Yeah, well, I feel like I'm both behind and caught up. And now I'm not. Hey. Some diets can be used, but you mostly have to listen to your body and how they respond to certain diets. Like the vegetarian is not for me for health reasons. Yeah, I don't think vegetarian's very good in general unless you really know what you're doing. That's like an example of like a potentially good diet that you have to be very knowledgeable to pull off. Also, Ducky, I've seen a picture of you. You're very attractive. Don't tease yourself for me. Be mean. Took a body type quiz one day out of curiosity. Apparently my body type is endomorph, and I looked it up and it's true. I don't know what that means. That's crazy though. You know me, I am pretty skinny. Cool. Toy is a 10 and I am a 5. Could you handle a 15? I do have 2 hands for a reason, and a mouth, and a dick.
And I have a dick.
I hate my body. I'm 180. Ducky, stop it. I think a lot of women in here would die for your body. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat the cake. Eat the cake, Toy Box. Let me live vicariously through you. Thank you, Mox. You're welcome, Ducky. Yeah, I think that like 6 to 8 range is the right one for me, especially if they got some titty. But if they don't have some titty, flat is justice. Stomach and it kind of embarrassing to me. I'm so insecure about it. There's a lot about my body that I'm pretty insecure about. I'm sorry to hear that, Tess. We could bounce ideas around right now about things that you could do to help with it. What I mentioned before is true. Empty calories are going to get you. If you can think, okay, logically speaking, right? If you're supposed to have 2,000 calories a day, and let's say that you drink 300 calories worth of soda every day. Over the week, that 300 calories will add up to 2,100 calories. That means that over the course of 7 days, you ate 8 days worth of calories. And that is ultimately going to lead to you gaining weight because your body is designed to think, I might starve to death. I need to save everything I have, so I'm going to store it all. Your body doesn't know that you don't want to gain all that weight. It just thinks you're supposed to. In the same way that my dick gets hard every time Toy Box crawls underneath the desk, even if I'm not getting anything that night. Your body doesn't know that it doesn't know. So, empty calories, and try to only eat things that have nutritional value to them. You're getting something out of it. Even if it's a sausage, you're getting like protein from it. I don't know what an endomorph is. I don't know either. I've never heard of it. Puts down my beloved, not even my beloved. Yeah, exactly. Belle, you're gorgeous. I'm whatever the ugliest one is. Well, I was saying it's a range of skinny to overweight. I think you're beating yourself up though, Pop-Tart Snake. I think you've got a lot of really good attributes to you, and you should be kinder to yourself. I also think you know that just about everyone here really likes you and wants you to be part of this. I'd be gentler to yourself. Let's see. 10 slivers of cake will make you feel more fuller than a small plate. Good math, Belle. Unknown says I usually eat 2 small meals a day. I very much have an under-eating problem. Unless I'm dying, starving, I'm bad at feeling the want to go get food for myself. Something that might help you, Unknown, that I've learned is to eat snacks that are very high in natural fat. So things like cashews or other kinds of nuts, because they pack energy without making you too full too quick. And they're really good for natural weight gain. I have a friend that was vegan that had a really hard time putting down weight because he wasn't eating meat and wasn't eating natural fat. Try that. That might work for you. Or if you're eating food, instead of doing like hot dogs or bratwurst with the bread bun, just eat like more hot dogs because you get more calories per bite than when you're eating bread with a bunch of air in it. You're also 180 pounds. Interesting, Annie. What would Moxy cake taste like? If you want to just take a bite of my ass, you'll know what Moxy cake tastes like. Clothes are also big in terms of attraction, so what do you guys think you look best in? Ooh, birthday suit, please, birthday suit. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people, America is really bad with weight problems, but a lot of people struggle with it. Dumbass body, man. I do like meat though. Put it in my mouth. Tess. Can I grab your hair first? I'm so sorry. Hey, yo. The thought appeared in my head. I thought, should I say it? No. But that means it's funny, so I will. And then I caught myself. Please don't shoot me. Milk and happiness. Milk is really good too. I hate getting naked. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get naked yet. It's not like I want you to see my giant jiggly tits.
Baking now seems fun and interesting. Yeah, and his exhibit was saying on his stream, men struggle to learn how to cook more because it comes more naturally for women. I'm quoting him. That's not me saying it. I remember what I forgot. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Let me change this name. Yeah, please, you know me. I think you're meaning to be funny and I don't get it, and it's just not clicking with me, you know? You know me is actually Sloppy Joe. Oh, if that's the case, then go back to Sloppy Joe. I'm ready to get my heart broken. You don't, yeah. This beta prefer boobies. Are you prefer? I never would have figured that out. Yeah, good to see you prefer. I'm okay with weight, but mentally I'm kind of on fire right now. I'm feeling lonely. Well, you can surround yourself in the cuddle puddle tonight or tomorrow. We're just gonna watch a movie together. It's gonna be a really nice little stream. Yeah, it's very good to see you prefer. Super Soaker, run Moxy. You didn't answer my question though. You didn't answer my question. How dare you? I asked you a direct question. When I put my meat in your mouth, can I pull your hair? I'm so fucking tired. Learn to embrace the embarrassing. Yeah. Not like I want you to see my giant jiggly cock. That's wild, Annie. Yeah, it's good to see you prefer. A good amount of peanut butter. Okay, peanut butter is a really good way to go. Common breakfast. It's same as no, peanut butter's actually better than nuts because you it's processed, so you can eat more of it. So that's actually kind of the best. Moxie's so fucking tired. That's very cute. No, I don't like hair pulling. Oh man. Oh man, I actually love pulling hair and getting my hair pulled. It's very, very pleasant. I also love my back being scratched. I actually adore it. Oh, you got locked out of your account. Okay. Got you. Well, it's good to see you. What movie? I'm sorry, I said movie. I meant to say show. We're going to be watching the 1997 anime of Berserk. Sloppy Joe I've been hurting about. We'll meet Sloppy Joe someday. Whoa, my model did not like me sipping pilk. Dude, hair pulling hurts. Okay, so kind of. Hear me out, Tess. If you have your hair grabbed from the base and instead of pulling it, you actually like. Okay, I'm gonna put my hand here, and pulling your hair would be like grabbing it and pulling it this way, right? What can feel very pleasurable is instead of that to have them grab it and then hold it tight, right? So like if they grab it and then they just hold it and keep it firm, if you do it really close to the base of the hair and you get enough of it so it's not just like pulling it, way better. Very enjoyable. Very primal. I thought I hit my mic. Dude, hair. Yeah, I just read that. I already sent you the rules, and so far you've been following them like a good boy. I guess you pull my hair extra hard this session. Thank you. Like hitting it from the back, and then like use both your hands to like grab their hair. I don't know why my fingers went up for that. Like grab their hair and then like pull it back slightly. Not to take control, but to let them know what you want. Fuck. Actually, fuck. I'm so sleepy. I need to go to bed. I'm not going to, but God, I need to. I'm just horny talking at this point. Ooh, did you draw a picture? I'd love to see it. One second. I'm very annoyed. Learning new things every day. I guess that's what happens when I'm a virgin. Yeah. You haven't had your hair pulled properly, sweetie. You'll get it done right. Or you won't get it done at all, because you don't have to say yes to it. Yawn. Yeah. I think I'm actually reaching my end, too. My old Xbox should be enough. Thank you very much, for I actually really appreciate you coming by. Let me see if I missed any questions. I'm sure I did. How is it to meet the dinos when you jung? I'm not sure what that means. Would you say we friends? If too weird, skip if want. I would say we're friends, Pop Dart. We've hung out before. What got you into VTubing? Oh, and I read those, so I did hit them all. Why are you annoyed? I just read a message that I got in Discord, and I'm a little bothered by it. It's nothing any of you guys did. I'm just little. It's one of those things that just like when you're streaming, and then real life happens. Sometimes you can like compartmentalize, grab it, put it somewhere else, and then like it sits there. It's there, but it's not here. And what happened is instead of sitting here, it just went from here and came into this. And now my whole thing is kind of fucked. So, yeah. So I have to tell you about my surgery in 2021. I'd be happy to hear it. Yeah, I'm actually going to wrap things up. If you guys want to hang out and chat, talk. Wait, whoa. Belle asked me a question. Oh, I missed some stuff. Let me go back. I have a morbid question. Do you mean the hair from the head or other hair? I mean from the head. So like picture probably like right around my model is kind of fucky. Let me. So like I'm talking about like the hair. Come on, man. Work with me here. The hair like probably right around here. Like see where my ears are, right? The hair that would be closer to the base of the neck, right over here. Basically behind your ears. The hair above your neck and behind your ears is like really good for grabbing and pulling. So like for a woman specifically, you'd put your fingers. I'm trying to teach you guys how to pull hair proper. Something like this. You'd put your stretch your fingers out, fan them out, and then push them up into the hair and then pull. Something like that would work. Whoops. I'm trying to get back into. There we go. I'm just ignoring you guys for the rest of the stream. Let's see. Yeah, I get why you're asking that though. It's not too morbid of a question. Learning new things every day. Yeah, I super fell behind. I'm sending you the drawing. What was your question, prefer? You rather have friends or friends with benefits? I'd rather have friends, honestly. Friends with benefits doesn't really work because you don't get the intimacy that you need to have proper orgasms. I think a VC would be better to explain it. That could work then. Yeah. Moxy? Okay, I'm gonna check it right now. What? Why? What the fuck am I looking at? What? Wait. Ducky, this is fucking art. Once a chat. Chat. Excuse me. For like 1 second. What have you wrought? What is this? It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Plap, plap, plap. Jesus Christ. All right, well, you guys discuss this art piece. I'm going to, so what's going to happen is I'm going to switch over to stream outro. Cup Z right there. Those are fucking massive. Ducky, what a beautiful way to end things. I'm going to switch it over to stream outro. You guys can keep talking. Actually, I'm going to check how many people are in chat. And once we get down to half, I'm going to end stream. Neko arc porn. It does, Annie. What? How are you so right about that? I did ask for titties. I did. I fucked up, but I did. Oh my god, that's magical. And VC probably not tonight, sweetie pie. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. Yeah, no, that's amazing. I'm gonna switch over to the end stream thing. You guys can talk or chat or whatever. A Neko Arc Moxy model. I would fuck the brains out of Neko Arc. Like the order goes Midas, Neko Arc, and I don't know what else after that. There's a pickup we have plenty to discuss. I will do that, Belle. I will add the picture to the outro screen. I actually have a really funny way I'll do that too. And yeah, I want to remind everybody that we talked about some topics today that I think matter and are important. And I want you guys to be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself. And if you have people in your life that you're good to, ask yourself, am I as good to myself as I am to them? And if you're not, do it. Also, my buddy Pan is streaming. I'm just realizing. So I'm gonna leave a link for him if you guys want to go and watch another guy stream and go bug him and ask him if he's more of an ass, thigh, or tit man. Ask him for me if you would. He's a really cool guy. I like Pan Bimbo. And yeah, if not, you guys can hang out in here. But either way, have a beautiful night. Bye.
Why? It's so good. I can't fucking breathe. Alright. I'm sorry, people. I'm pissed so bad.
Moxy, breathe. Oh shit.
You guys could hear me the whole time? Wait a second.
How much was... No. It shouldn't have been. Like... Yeah, oh my god. It wasn't showing up in OBS. Check share all the things. I will do that, Toy. Alright, I love you guys. I'm gonna wrap things up. This abomination. We heard you moan. Okay, I did the moan on purpose and I muted my mic. You still can't hear me. Now I know that. Now it's just not showing up in OBS, so I don't know why. That actually makes me nervous. Okay, now it is showing up in OBS. Shitty titties. Well, happy I didn't do my midnight bust before you guys left.